And I have struggled to try to figure out a way to explain to the American people how bad this bill is, because I know it's hard. You're sitting at home in your living rooms, around the kitchen table, trying to understand what Washington's up to, and it's hard to understand it. So I've thought about cultural references and historical references and maybe even things in pop culture that I could use as an analogy to try to help explain what's going on here in the United States Senate. And the only thing I can think of is the Wizard of Oz. Because in the Wizard of Oz, Dorothy gets thrown up in that tornado sort of into an alternate reality, a place that doesn't play by the same rules, that doesn't make any sense. Well, that's sort of the United States Congress. And Dorothy and the Lion and the Tin Man and the Scarecrow, they're told, follow the yellow brick road, follow the yellow brick road, you'll get there, all your answers will be solved, everything will be great. That's sort of like this phrase we hear around here, make history, make history. Just get it done, make history. Pay no attention to the cuts in Medicare. Pay no attention to the Medicaid that you're going to put on the states that can't afford it. Pay no attention to the higher taxes and the higher premiums that people are going to have to suffer under. And like the Tin Man, like the Scarecrow who doesn't have a brain, it's not very thoughtful to put more expenses and more taxes on the states with Medicaid who can't afford it. Like the Tin Man who doesn't have a heart, it's not very thoughtful, it's not very good to take money out of health care for seniors. And like the Lion who has no courage, we don't have the courage to do what's right and work together in a bipartisan way. Because when you get to the end of the yellow brick road and you get to Oz, you find out at the end of the movie, there's nothing behind the curtain. This isn't health care reform. We need to start over, Mr. President, and we need to get it right.